I'm a nigga that has Dennis Rodman as the best power forward ever. But that's because I'm a point guard. Look, look. But what I'm saying is, look, Dennis Rodman is a player that you could put on any team, and they're gonna win. He not gonna take shots away from your scores. All he's gonna do is contribute positive things.
So you mean to tell me Tim Duncan ain't your number one?
Look, Tim Duncan, as far as hoop game, yeah, he's way better. But what I'm talking about is, as a player, it's not just about scoring. If you take Tim Duncan's scoring away,
he still rebounds.
Reggie Miller does that better. I mean, Dennis Rodman does that better than Tim Duncan.
He still assists.
He's pretty good with assists. Yeah.
Blocks.
He's good with blocks, but so is Dennis Rodman.
But he's not like Tim.
Okay, keep going. Keep naming more categories for a big man.
You took away the one thing that really kills.
But what I'm saying, the point that I'm trying to have you prove is that Dennis Rodman does more things on a basketball court than Tim Duncan.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. He gets
name more categories, because I'm not
points. Points was the main one.
Okay, all right, points. Okay, rebounds, Dennis Rodman. Assists, that could go either way.
So that's 2-1.
Okay, keep going.
Blocks, I'm giving them to Tim.
I'll give that to Tim. Go ahead.
What did we miss? Points, rebounds.
Let's do this, because rebounds not offensive rebounds. Dennis Rodman. Defensive rebounds. Dennis Rodman. Yeah. Steals. Dennis Rodman. Steals, Dennis Rodman. You forget, nigga. Dennis Rodman guarded everything from the 2 to the 5. He guarded Michael Jordan in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And
he guarded Michael. Tim Duncan is not guarding Michael Jordan in any era.
No, I get that.
Bam. Okay.
The thing about it is,
who's a better athlete? Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman to give you 29 boards and no points.
I know, but what I'm saying is, look, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Tim Duncan isn't a better, more skilled basketball player.
I can't say
than Dennis Rodman. What I'm saying is, being a better basketball player is more than just offensive skill. It's other things. Another person that I would compare to Dennis Rodman is Bill Russell. They're the same type of player. Bill Russell is better than damn near every big man to ever play basketball, with the exception of like 3 or 4 niggas. But all the niggas he's better than have more skills than him. Will Chamberlain was a more skilled basketball player than Bill Russell.
Okay, I give you that.
A lot of niggas would take Russell over Will. Shaq is better. I'm not taking nobody over Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq to me was better than all of them.
I'm not taking for me, the only big man I'm taking over Dennis Rodman for sure, without even thinking about it, is Elijah One, Shaq, and Will Chamberlain. Everybody else is questionable.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would take Kevin Garnett over Dennis Rodman.
Kevin Garnett is I wouldn't take him. Kevin Garnett has fake heart, bro. He one of them niggas that's gonna pump their chest and they gonna bust a grape.
Oh, wow.
Show me footage.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I know that nigga was a monster in Minnesota.
He was a yeller at the top of his lungs, nigga.
But he
was I'll fuck you up when niggas are in between us, nigga.
Yeah, no, but he'll give you 40, give you some rebounds, give you some nice clutch shots. And then when he went to Boston, he proved that he just needed help.
I'm not, look, I don't know if my argument is being misunderstood, right? I know you get what I'm saying, but in the comments, I'm not saying Kevin Garnett ain't the truth. But what I'm saying is some niggas you could put on any team and they gonna make the team better.
I think that's Duncan for sure.
No,
I think that's
Duncan can go anywhere.
Yeah,
Duncan is a system player.
First of all,
Duncan is a system player.
I feel like if you got a mediocre team and you put Dennis Rodman on a mediocre team,
they're gonna be a playoff team.
No.
They're going to be a playoff team.
Nah.
They're going to be most mediocre teams are terrible defensively and terrible at rebounding. Basketball is a game of possessions. Rebounds get you extra possessions. What Dennis Rodman is good at is conducive to a winning basketball team. What Tim Duncan is good at is conducive to being in the right system. I'm not saying he wouldn't have averaged 20 a game on any team, but he wouldn't have been the Tim Duncan he was if he went to the LA Clippers. He wouldn't have been that Tim Duncan.
I believe that man, the way that he plays, he always set up for the bank shot. His jumper, the way he moves around the basket, that is his game. He just had two guards that knew how to cut and know how to shoot. Period. But when it come to Dennis Rodman, ain't nobody setting up shit for Dennis Rodman.
Who's an NFL player that may not be the most skillful, but he can do everything, and he's like a top 10 Hall of Famer type nigga. He may not be like I picture this being a defensive player. I don't think this would be
Sapp.
Okay. I would say I wouldn't. Who is the Dennis Rodman of football? As an all-time great.
That's tough. I mean,
Yeah, for real.
because what football, for example, Troy Brown from the Patriots back in the day played defense and offense.
I'll say Myles Garrett.
They played that,
Myles Garrett.
but he didn't play offense.
No, Myles Garrett is one of the most athletic D linemen
I agree.
that causes problems and gives
For sure.
the team a boost when they need it.
What about Aaron Donald?
Dennis Rodman did.
Okay, I can
Aaron
see that.
Donald's
Aaron Donald. That
he's the best defensive lineman.
He's not versatile enough to be compared to Dennis Rodman.
Nah,
He's not what?
he played.
When I'm-
that nigga, he murders at an outside at the end and
he
the deep
disrupts.
tackle.
Okay, so look,
He don't play offense. That's different. Football.
I agree.
you
Okay,
can't-
Aaron,
He could though.
but remember, Dennis Rodman would guard a 2 and a 5.
Right.
So to me, there would have to be somebody that could play DN, linebacker, corner, or safety.
That's Myles Garrett.
Okay.
Myles Garrett can't play
did it.
corner.
Fast, bro.
He's not fast enough to play
Fast.
corner.
He's good enough to play on tight ends.
Yeah.
I'll put money on that.
I'll
Yeah,
say
most
linebacker.
definitely. Yeah, but not as a corner.
Not as a safety. Not even as a strong
No,
safety.
not a safety. Not a safety.
So that's how my mind works.
I felt like Sean Taylor could have played strong safety, free safety, and linebacker.
Okay, I can
God
see the
rest his
Sean
soul.
Taylor. I can see the Sean Taylor comparison.
And based off the way he moves, based off the fact that the nigga was 230 pounds, 6'2".
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's only 8 pounds lighter than a lot of linebackers in
People
the league.
saying Brian Dawkins.
Okay, so look, this is my philosophy as a basketball GM. My philosophy is different. My philosophy is if I coach a team, I'm a defensive nigga. So the reason I like Dennis Rodman is because he is like having 3 players in one. Normally, when you get a team, like I'll give you an example. What's a team? Let's go with the. I won't say a team. I'll just give a scenario. But normally, when you have a team, you have niggas that are dedicated to one thing on the court. You got your scorer that's gonna give you your 30.
Right.
You got your secondary scorer in the NBA that's gonna give you 20 to 25 possibly. You got your defensive stopper. You got your 3-point shooter. You know what I'm saying? You got your rebound nigga. You got your
big.
center.
Yep.
Dennis Rodman does what 3 niggas do. So if you have Dennis Rodman, you can go further with a team that's not as strong because he covers so many deficiencies on a basketball court. You feel what I'm saying? It's almost like Shaq would be another example of having a Dennis Rodman effect, except he has basketball game. Shaq was the physical presence and the scorer on his team. So that's like having 2 niggas in one. Normally you have a scorer and then you have a Charles Oakley type nigga or just a physical nigga that's that physical presence. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's a liability on offense, though.
Yeah, he definitely.
And I think it
That's
depends on
huge.
That's tough, yeah.
They said Dennis Rodman wasn't a hooper. I mean, look, if you know Dennis Rodman's story, Dennis Rodman didn't grow to be 6'7" until he was 21 years old.
Yeah.
And then he went to college. So that's why his game was like that. So he wasn't a hooper, but he was definitely a ball player.
He better than any ball player you probably rooting for.
Straight the fuck out.
Shit.
Straight the fuck
How
out.
many rings he got? 5?
I think so.
Because he had 2 with Detroit
3 with the Bulls.
and he had 3 with the Bulls.
Did he get
had
one with the
none
Lakers?
San Antonio. That's what I'm thinking.
Did he get one with us? He didn't get one.
No, he didn't get one with y'all. San Antonio, though.
Yeah, no, he didn't get shit with San Antonio. That trade happened. Remember, he got traded the year before Tim Duncan came.